So this is the next equation, 2x plus y upon 2 is equal to 19. Here for 2x there is a denominator upon 1. That means this is a fraction, 2x upon 1 plus y upon 2 is equal to 19. Let's see what is the LCM of 1 and 2. So LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. 1 2s are 2. So 2x into 2 will give you 4x. Plus, your denominator is 2, 2 1s are 2. So y has to be multiplied with 1. So it remains as plus y is equal to 19. Now we take 2 on the other side. What does it become? 4x plus y is equal to 38. So this has become equation number 2. Now observe first equation, 5y had no denominator, we put it as 1. Here 2x had no denominator, we put it as 1 in order to do the addition. See, if you do not put 1, you cannot add. Whenever you have to add a fraction with something, you have to put a denominator like this. So 1 and 3 LCM was 3, 1 and 2 LCM was 2. So that's how we got now equation number 1 and equation number 2. Let's put them one below the other. Now you have these two equations, 1 and 2, one below the other. Now observe, there are coefficients which are different. Here it can become 4x if we multiply this entire equation by 4. So if you multiply equation number 1 by 4, you will get 4x, and 4x minus 4x you can subtract and you can eliminate this x. So all we will do is multiply equation number 1 by 4, and what do we get? 4x plus 15 4s are 60y is equal to 4 into 39. 156, and we get equation number 3. Now equation number 1 and equation number 2 and equation number 3 are the two equations we are going to do the work on, and therefore we do the operation of subtraction. So what do I write? Subtract equation 3 from equation 1. So from equation 2, not 1. So subtract equation 3 from equation 2. So we are going to do the working only on 2 and 3, and we are not going to look at equation number 1. So when you subtract, what is it that you do? You have to put sign which is opposite. So here 4x had no sign, that means plus sign, so I put minus. Here plus is there, I have changed the sign to minus. Here also there was no sign, so I means it is plus sign, so I made it minus. So we are subtracting this equation from this one. So when we do that, plus 4x minus 4x gets cancelled. Plus y and minus, now when you are doing the working, you have to ignore the sign which is already there, and you have to do it as plus y and minus 60y. So when you do plus y and minus 60y, you get minus 59y. We always perform operation subtraction when two different signs are there, and we put sign of the greater number. Greater number is 60, so I have put negative sign, is equal to. Now we have to again do the same function, that is plus here and minus here. When you actually do the operation, you have to do the subtraction of 156 minus 38, and that will give you 118, but it will be minus because sign of the greater number. So both the sides there is minus sign which can be cancelled, and if we cancel, what we get? We get 59y is equal to 118, and therefore y is equal to 118 upon 2. 118 upon 59, which is equal to 2. So this is how we have done the working. Now over here I have subtracted equation 3 from equation 2. Well, if you wish, you can do the other way. That means subtract equation 2 from equation 3. Whichever way you do it, you are going to get y is equal to 2. Once you get y is equal to 2, you can substitute y value in either equation 1, 2 or 3 and find the value of x. So this is how, this is the working of a sum which involved fractions. I am sure by now you are comfortable with the fractions. This sum is not complete, you are going to complete it. Let's see this next sum. 2 upon x plus 3 upon y is equal to 13 is equation number 1. 5 upon x minus 4 upon y is equal to negative 2 is equation number 2. Now observe this very carefully. There is a plus sign here and minus sign here. And look at these terms. There is 3 upon y, there is 4 upon y. Can we get a common number over here in the numerator? Y is same. But how can we get same number? So 3 and 4 need to be multiplied with something. Suppose we multiply and get 12 over here and 12 over here. So what do we multiply equation number 1 with? We'll have to multiply this with 4 and this with 3. Observe, 3 4s are 12, 4 3s are 12, and you will have 12 upon y, 12 upon y. Why are we doing this? Because plus and minus we want to cancel by getting the same terms. So what do we write over here? So we will write multiplying equation 1 by 4 and similarly equation 2 by 3. So we are going to get altogether two different equations which we are going to write over here. So now we are multiplying this entire equation 1 by 4. 4 multiplied by 2 upon x, that means 4 2s are 8 upon x we will get, plus 12 upon y is equal to 13 4s are 52. We have got equation number 3. Fine. Let's multiply equation number 2 by 3. So 5 3s are 15 upon x minus 4 3s are 12 upon y is equal to negative 2 multiplied by 3 will give you negative 6. We have got equation number 4. And observe equation 3 and equation 4 very carefully. You will see that there is plus 12y and minus 12y. Aren't these similar terms? So yes, they can be cancelled when you add equation 3 and 4. So I am cancelling this. 8 upon x plus 15 upon x. I am writing it over here. 8 upon x plus 15 upon x gives you 52 minus 6. 52 minus 6. That means you are simply performing the operation of subtraction because you are doing addition. So whatever is the operation, you are not changing it. This gives you 46. Now students, when there is a same denominator for two fractions, you have to write that common denominator as it is and just add the numerators. So 8 plus 15 you have to do. So is equal to 46. And what does this give you? 23 upon x is equal to 46. And therefore 23 is equal to 46x. And therefore 23 upon 46 will give you x. Now 23 upon 46 is equal to 1 upon 2. 23 ones are and 23 twos are. So we have got value of x as 1 upon 2 at this stage by doing this sum by simply multiplying 1 with equation 1 with 4, equation 2 with 3. Is this difficult? No. When you go on doing it slowly, steadily, there is nothing which is difficult. Please observe. So if you find that there is x in the denominator and y in the denominator, well, sum is not difficult. See, adding these two. What is there in adding these two? Simple. Observe, you got value of x as 1 upon 2. Substitute this value of x as 1 upon 2 in any of these equations. Let's see how to substitute. So substituting x is equal to 1 upon 2 in equation 1. What is equation 1? 2 upon x plus 3 upon y is equal to 13. So I will write 2 upon x plus 3 upon y is equal to 13. So therefore 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon y is equal to 13. Please do not fear 2 upon 1 upon 2 means what? 2 multiplied by 2 upon 1. Observe. So let's focus. 2 upon 1 upon 2 means what? 2 divided by 1 upon 2. I have just increased one step which need not be written. But just please do not get worried when 1 upon 2 comes in the denominator. Write it like this. 2 divided by 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon y is equal to 13. Now divided when it becomes multiplied by 1 upon 2 becomes 2 upon 1. Simple. So in next step this becomes 4. So 4 plus 3 upon y is equal to 13 and 3 upon y, when I leave it on one side, this becomes 9. 13, 4 taken the other side, 13 minus 4 becomes 9. Then 3 is equal to 9y. Then 3 upon 9 is equal to y is equal to 1 upon 3. So we got value of y as 1 upon 3. Value of x was 1 upon 2. Sometimes the solution may be a fraction. That is, the values of x and y can also be a fraction. Do not fear. So that's all. We'll stop here. Thank you.